बोले वृंदावन श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की जय. Devotees, let me welcome each of you to this evening's devotions. We say a special Buddha blessing to Rana, Suzanne, and members of his group. They sang beautiful bhajans before we started. I'm sure that maybe at the end we'll have more bhajans again. Blessings to you. You have added additional vibrations to this place. Beautiful bhajans, as you always do. Not unexpected. Blessings. Let me say a special blessing to Pundit Adi. She has joined us this evening, a member of SWAHA. Blessings to Pundit Umarat, perform this puja. So all systems are in place, devotees. First to begin, and we begin with Bhagwat Arati. So I invite you to please all stand. Hare Radhe Krishna, Jai Hare Radhe Krishna, Govinda Govinda Gopal, Jai Radhe Krishna, Jai Jai Radhe Krishna, Hare Radhe Krishna, Jai Hare Radhe Krishna. कृष्ण चंद्र की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय, उदय शाह जगन्नाथ की जय, आर शक्ति जगदम्बा माता की जय। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, बोली सी सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय, बोली सी स्वाहा माता की जय। प्लीज बी सीटेड devotees. बोले वृंदावन श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की जय। Devotees, we prepare ourselves for Bhagwat Gatha. We firstly go through the normal process. We perform Bhagwat Sumiran. I would like you to assume an attitude of prayer, however you are comfortable. But importantly, stabilize your body and mind. Focus upon Leela Purushottam Bhagwan Sri Krishna. 12 अक्षर मंत्र ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। हरि ओम तत्सत्। ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। रिद्धि सिद्धि दाता सिद्धि सदन वरन वदना सुमिरो बारंबार मदन कदन की लाल को। गणपति कृपा निधान ज्ञान खान आनंद भवन देहु मोहि वरदान वरनोटी का भागवत। जय शिव आनंद कंद भूतनाथ भव भय विषय निरदम गौरवरन मंगलकरण। हे ब्रजचंद्र मुकुंद भज भूषण भूषण हरण। आतहु भव भय फन चरण शरण आन। जय जय
चितने कटक करही। मोहि चाहिए कछु नहीं, और बसु प्रभु जगत की। बसी रहे मन में यह पापी पापी सदा। गायन की मीठी प्रियता, वाल पर ईसा, मोर मुकुट चिर पर। कर मुरली उरमा, शीश मुकुट अति पीत। छवि सुनंदन बसहु हृदय मन निशि दिवस। गुरुपद रज धर्षि, कहूँ भागवत की कथा। जो सुखदेव मुनि कही परीक्षित निपहि सो। ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्र रुद्रमरुत स्तुनवन्ति दिव्यैस्तवः। वेदः साङ्गपत्रमुपनिषदः गायन्ति यं सामगाः। ध्यानावस्थितद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो। यस्यान्तं न विदुः सुरासुरगणा, देवाय तस्मै नमः। शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति।
बोले वृंदावन श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की जय। And devotees, we always seek the blessings of Bhagwan Shankar, as I have explained. Shivaji symbolizes that state of vairagya, this passion, without which there can be no perfection. This is why we are told that the path of bhakti, always worship Shiva. You develop that quality of vairagya, which means turning away from all things that are distracting, all material things. Nivritti marg. It is only then you can attain the state of perfection. Self-realization, which is equivalent to God realization. So devotees, I invite you to concentrate on Bhagwan Shankar. Simple bhajan, Shivaji Dehu Mohi Vardhan. He is Vardata, the giver of boons. I ask him for that boon that I seek. We all may seek different things, you know, devotees. But the best, Bhakti Dan, Dije Hit Purari, Bhakti Dan, grant me the boon of devotion, which is very difficult to come by. As I have explained, all the pujas we do, all the kirtan, all the kathas, in themselves not devotion. Devotion is the culmination of all these actions. Vardhan from that divine. So we are in the pathway of devotion, but we cannot say that we have achieved devotion. It's a vardhan from the Lord. Visualize. Of course, you may ask for whatever you want, but in my case, I'm saying, Hey Bholinath, Bhakti Dan.
O Shivaji, Dehu Mohi Vardhan, Dihina Bandhu Bhagavan, Umapati Bhagavan, Shivaji, Dehu Mohi Vardhan. उमापति भगवान शिव जी देहु मुहि वरदान शिव जी देहु मुहि वरदान हृदय कंठ गले मुंद माला जटा मुकुट और ध्यान शिव जी जटा मुकुट और ध्यान शिव जी देहु कपूर की करो आरती दूजे तेरी और ध्यान शिव जी दूजे तेरी और ध्यान शिव जी देहु मुहि वरदान शिव जी देहु मुहि वरदान लज हमारी शरण तिहारी हे गिरिराज महान शिव जी हे गिरिराज महान शिव जी देहु मुहि वरदान शिव जी उमापति प्रभु हे त्रिपुरारी उमापति प्रभु हे त्रिपुरारी हे त्रिपुरारी उमापति प्रभु हे त्रिपुरारी हे त्रिपुरारी हे प्रभु कृपा निधान शिव जी हे प्रभु दया निधान शिव जी देहु मुहि वरदान दीन बंधु भगवान उमापति भगवान हे प्रभु कृपा निधान शिव जी देहु वरदान शिव जी देहु मुहि वरदान शिव जी देहु मुहि वरदान Simple mantra, one-akshat mantra. I want everybody put the voices together. This is a Maha mantra to Shivaji. Tremendously. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Pahimam. Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Pahimam. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Rakshamam. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Pahimam. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Rakshamam. Om Namah Shivaya, Pahimam. Om Namah Shivaya, Rakshamam. Boli Shri Umapati Mahadeva ki jai. Devotees, and keeping in line with the philosophy I've been using for the week, a bit of advice from the sages, words of advice from those who have walked the pathway before leaving their footprints on the sands of time. Leaving the direction first to travel in. You see, Bhagwan Sri Ram told Lakshman in Sri Ramcharitamanas, Parvarshan Parvat, using the weather to compare, to teach lessons. Bhagwan Sri Ram said, Bhaiya Lakshman, if you look at the grasslands in the dry season, people walk, and while walking, pathways are cut. So anybody who wants to cross, they know which pathway to take. Established pathways. But the rains have fallen. And what happens then, Bhaiya? Grasses spring up and cover the pathways. One doesn't know where to go. What happens? Wrangling heretics twist scriptures to suit their own ends and cover the established pathways. Man is lost. Man is lost. Scriptural teachings, devotees, why you stick to the established pathway. You're sure you're going on the right pathway. The sages have left their footprints on the sands of time. So these words of advice, admonishment, whatever they may be, they help to take us to the right direction. Out of the 8,400,000 species of creation, the human form is the highest. To be born as a human being, we are all blessed. We are unique. But what should we do with this great vehicle of the human form? It has its positive as well as negative uses. Let's put it like that. If one wants to be, very critical, what is the human form? But a bag of flesh and bones and impurities that is dressed up on the outside, but internally, all impurities. This is what Prabhu Sri Ram told Guru Vasishtha. What's the purpose of the human form? We fall in love with the human form, but when the life goes out of it, begins to decay, what is the condition of it? But then on the other hand, if you don't have this vehicle, where will you go? Where can you go? So it all depends upon what we do with the vehicle, this special gift that we are given, the human form. And what is the best thing to do, devotees? The scriptures say, Ram bhajo savakam tajo, bhajo govindam, bhajo govindam, bhajo govindam murhamate. It doesn't mean singing only. It means seeking. Bhajan means to seek. And we can seek through the glorification of the Lord. So devotees, this human form, though great than everything else, it can provide great distractions. The sages tell us, oh man, what we should do, develop affection for the Lord. He's the only reality. Everything else in this world is unreal. And we have explained before, unreality in the Vedantic concept is that which changes. Reality is that which is unchangeable. Everything in this world is changeable. is unreal. There's only one reality that's supreme, unchangeable. Why not gravitate towards Him? This is the advice of the sages. O man Ram sani ho na, 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 man Ram sani ho na. बड़े भाग्य मनुष्य तनु पाया, बड़े भाग्य मनुष्य तनु पाया, वृथा श्वास मत खोना, वृथा श्वास मत खोना, ओ मन राम बड़े भाग्य मनुष्य में पावा. Good karmas of the past, we are born as human beings. All great tendencies, the highest form of creation. Being born as a human being, sadhan dham moksha ka dwar. It is the abode in which we perform sadhan, spiritual discipline. When the doorway to liberation, devotees, there is sadhan, there is sadhak, and there is sadhya. The sadhak should be every one of us, spiritual aspirants. Sadhan, spiritual practices. The sadhya, ultimate state of realization. This body is given for that purpose. The sages are cautioning us, oh man, don't waste your breath in idle pursuits. Pritha swas mat ho. Rather, mana Ram se nahi hona. Develop affection for the Lord. नगरी में चोर बसती है, नगरी में चोर बसती है, हरदम चौकस रहना, हरदम चौकस रहना, ओ मन राम तन नगरी में चोर बसती है. The body is compared to a city. Where we have the city, we have thieves residing. And they also do so within the city of the human body. Hate, anger, lust, greed, jealousy, rivalry, the host of impurities. They run rampant over the city of the body. When thieves run rampant, is there any peace? Everybody is disturbed. How can I find peace when these thieves run rampant? I need to incarcerate them. I need to put them behind bars, as we say. How do I do that? Listen, O man. अंतर का मैला धोना, अंतर का मैला धोना, ओ मन राम सनी होना. When the body is dirty, one uses soap or the detergent. When the mind is dirty, what do we use? Gyan ki sabun. The sages give us the solution. Use the detergent of wisdom, Gyan, discriminative power. As a farmer would meticulously pluck out seeds. Well, among such weeds from among the seeds he has planted. So too on a daily basis, introspection. Don't mind anybody else's business, mind your own business. Go inside, introspection, pluck out the weeds of vices, allow the seeds of virtue to germinate. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mat Matsar, Samyaka. When you purify the screen of the mind, so-called incarcerating those thieves that run rampant, what follows? What you need to learn.
Nirbhaya Ram Bhakti Rasa Nirbhaya Ram Bhakti Rasa Begi Karalo Gavana Begi Karalo Gavana O Manarama Manarama Sami Ho Na Manarama Sami Ho Na Manarama Sami Ho Na Sadhu Rama Sami Ho Na Santo Rama Sami Ho Na.
It is only when you purify the screen of the mind, Nirbhay, fearlessly then, there is the substance of devotion to the Lord. This is quite clear to us devotees if you analyze it closely. Hate, anger, lust, greed, all these negativities, you think you're tasting the substance of devotion? No way. Never. Those thieves run rampant. You sit to pray, and what happens? They pull you away. Hate, anger, lust, greed, different forms of distractions. And then we say we sit to pray. No way. You have to incarcerate these thieves. And you know what? As I've been saying, nobody could do it for you, you know. You have to do it for yourself. You have to do it for yourself. Self-effort. So the sages remind us of that. The ultimate objective, who am I, what am I? Aham Brahmasmi. I'm one with divinity. I am divinity. But I don't realize it. We are the words of the Vedas. Journey through life and all that we do aimed at helping us to come to that realization. Self-realization is equivalent to God realization. So devotees, we know people do things for different reasons. Some pray to get money, some pray to get children, some pray, all material things. You carry anything with you when you're going? I'm fed up of asking this question. You carry anything with you when you go in? You fight, you scrape, you rake, kauri kauri karke jo ni bada khazana hai. Sang ne jaye jana bande. When time to go, you carry nothing with you. And if you waste your time in materialism and there is no spirituality, what are you going to face up with? Face up to in due course. Spiritual wealth is what is important, devotees. Khali ke aaye the jag mein khali ke tum jaavonge. मोती बन के हाथ और हाथ पसारे जाऊंगे झूठा है यह गाम राम. This world is false. This world to which we gravitate. But you know, devotee, it's not easy to get out of it now. It's like quicksand. You get caught and you keep sinking. You keep sinking. Yeah? But what can I say? So years ago, devotees, I would try to, Husiawi people. What do you call Husiawi? There's a good word, Vinosh, what do you call Husiawi? Can't find an English word for it. Like when I say ghuski this morning, can't find an English word for it. Husiawe simply means a rough up now. Right? But Husiawe sounds better than rough up. So you Husiawe people, you try to force them into doing something. But one man could lead a horse to water, 100 can't make him drink. So I've come to the realization I must not waste my time. I can do it for me, I can facilitate you, but I can't do it for you. What I do know, if you take the lesson, you drink the substance of this, what I'm putting to you, life will have a different quality. If not, stop spinning in mud. Most people are in that situation. I'm not putting you down being judgmental. It's a fact. Today you laugh, tomorrow you cry. The world of duality. And yet we think we are happy. So devotees, the sages, they have our interests at heart. And they admonish us. They want us to go this pathway. Go this pathway. Remember what morning, who those who have sing, you know, Rama Milan Kabahoy. When will I meet my Lord? When? Veda Puraan Granth Bahu Byanjan, Pakar Byanjan Bahi. The Vedas, the Puranas have given us various upai, yagya, puja, all these things which we explained before, to free us from bondage. Do they free us from bondage? They tie us up more. You know why? I don't do a yag to free myself, you know. I don't do a puja to free myself, you know. I do a yag, I do a puja to beg God for more. Give me more material things. Give me more power, more name, more fame, more wealth. Wouldn't that bind you? So rather than free you, it binds you. Because the intent with which we do these things, not right. So it comes to intent. Very, very important, the intent. And I am not one to judge your intent. But you know, Bhagwan, he's the indweller. He's Sarvagya, Sarvantaryami. I can't fool him. Many years ago we tried, you know. Because I can't fool him, so I stopped playing the fool. Focus on him. Many still trying to fool him. Many will continue to try to fool him, only fooling themselves. But in the end, nothing is hidden. The results speak for themselves. So devotees, the sage is very, very wise. This mind, very, very tenacious, turbulent, difficult to control. So tonight, devotees, a little bit of substance from Bhagwat Maha Puraan to help us to understand a little bit what our situation really is, what we need to work on, how this thing, you know, how it works out. As I mentioned the previous night, this mind is like a bucking horse. You have to be like the cowboy to tame it. I won't go into this story again. Right now, you would all know that your mind hit all about and come back already. Everybody. Don't think I don't know, you know. I will know. Jump all about, bucking all about. But no problem. If the mind jumping, wherever it goes, put Bhagwan Krishna. Put Bhagwan Krishna. Even if the mind go KFC, put Bhagwan Krishna. Not inside eating KFC, put him by the doorway. So when the mind bounces him up, any side you go, the mind bounces Krishna, whichever form of divinity you worship. It becomes habituated to bounce up Krishna. It's one way to discipline the mind. If you try to pull it back, the horse kick you over. Internal problems that we can develop. This mind, turbulent, tenacious. So devotees, we perceive the world through the mind, don't we? So this mind is a very important instrument. So tonight we are going to look at a little episode and I'll interpret at the end to point out to you the application of it. See, Sukdevji, relating this katha to Raja Parikshit on the bank of the Ganga. Remember, Sri Sukdevji advised Raja Parikshit, who was given a shrap by Sringi Rishi. In 7 days you shall be bitten by a snake, the Takshak, the king of the snakes, and you shall die. And when the question was how to spend the last 7 days of my life, Sri Sukdevji advised, listen to Bhagwat Maha Puraan. This is Gyan Yagya. It brings bhakti, it brings Gyan, it based upon karma, but importantly, Gyan Bhakti. So devotees, sometimes I have to repeat myself because not everything is assimilated by people. And you know, I know I say a lot, but time doesn't allow. The put off for tomorrow never comes. So I say all I have to say tomorrow because I'm not sure about today, because I'm not sure about tomorrow. Yeah? And it's been documented for posterity's sake, I would like to think. So devotees, this mind, we have been talking about it. We have to bring it under control. We perceive the world through the mind. We discipline the mind. Important to do that. Now, Raja Parikshit, listening to this wonderful katha of Bhagwat, and here he was being imbued with the spirit of bhakti. What kind of bhakti? So, there's more bhakti and Gyan Bhakti. Blind following and understanding why you do what you do. Gyan Bhakti. So all this I mentioned before. Don't follow blindly. Never follow blindly. Right? If I was in my younger days, I would be telling you the story of Dhakandiyar Das. About a man who had a donkey and his donkey dead, and he shaved his head because he crying for his donkey. And the whole village, when they hear, what happened, bhai? Dhakandiyar Das mar gaye. Shave your hair and come. All them go and shave their hair and come and crying for a donkey. Blind following blind. That is what society is right now. So if somebody calls you Dhakandiyar Das, don't feel too nice. Don't feel too nice. Society is filled with examples of that. Blind following. Monkey see, monkey do. You never try to analyze and ask. And you know what is important? We are all blessed with what is called antahakaran, inner equipment. Manas, buddhi, ahankar, chit. Inner equipment. Manas, buddhi, ahankar, and chit. Everybody blessed with that. But we don't use it. So you don't use it, somebody use it for you. And they control you. As the saying goes, harness you like donkey and ride you. Devotees, I might be like a donkey, but nobody riding me, boy. I'm using my antahakaran. I question. If my scriptures, I question. Not I condemn it. I question because I want to learn. I want to get all, as I keep saying, not tunnel vision. Our scriptures multidimensional. You have to look at all angles. Then you can get enlightenment. Okay, devotees? So, Gyan Bhakti, Bhagwat, brings that Gyan, that wisdom to all of us. So, tonight, little bit I'll put it to you. See, Sukdev Ji, he can be referred to as Gyan Avatar, you know. Yeah, the manifestation of wisdom. So, devotees, he's the one relating Katha to Raja Parikshit. See, Suk Ubach. Viloke Dushitang Krishnang, Krishna Krishna Hina Vibhu. Tyasang Vishuddhim Ichvanchan, Sarpam Tambudavasayat. See, Sukdev Ji बोले कि हे राजन, कालिंदी को कालिया सर्प के विष से विकरा देकर प्रभु श्री चंद्र जी ने यमुना के जल को शुद्ध करने के लिए उस काले सर्प को वहां से निकाल दिया. Sukdev Ji mentioned, Sri Sukdev Ji mentioned that there is the river Yamuna. And in the Yamuna itself was a special pond that was called Kalindi. And in that pond Kalindi, there lived a black serpent, deadly, poisonous, the king cobra. Bhagwan Sri Krishna decided that he wants to purify that pond, get that snake out of there. When the king heard that, in consternation, Raja Parikshit ne पूछा, हे ब्रह्मन, भगवान ने महागंभीर जल के भीतर कैसे कालियाना को दंड दिया और वह किस कारण कालिंदी के महागंभीर जल में वास करता था, वह कृपा कर विस्तार सहित वर्णन कीजिए. हे ब्रह्मन, श्री कृष्ण चंद्र आनंद कंद स्वच्छंद विहारी जो अपने भक्तों के दिखाने के लिए अनेक प्रकार की शर्त करते हैं, उन भक्त भावन भगवान के गोपालन आदि परमोदार प्राणाधार चरितामृत के श्रवण द्वारा पान करने से कौन पुरुष तृप्त हो सकता है? Devotees, he asked in consternation, O Holy One, Lord Krishna went into that pond? How did it happen? Did he drive that snake, that serpent out of that pond? What happened? And how that black serpent happened to be living in that pond, poisoning the waters, poisoning the environment all around. Oh, Holy One, please, Kripakar, Vistar Purvak, extensively. But I will not try to put it too extensively, devotees. Keep it within limits. Kripakar, have compassion, show your grace upon me. Varnan kijiye. And he's saying, and notice what the righteous ones, the devotional ones, you see. To put it in simple terms, O Holy One, listening to the glories of Bhagwan Sri Krishna Chandra Ji, that Leela Purushottam, Jagat Guru, listening to this nectarian like Amrit, who could get fed up of it? Who could get fed up of it? Who could be satiated? Kaun Purush tipt ho sakta hai? Now he asks the question, but I could answer him, you know, if I was then. And the answer in today's world is many. Many. The mind not attracted to it. You know why? Because you have not tasted the substance. Bhakti ras is not tasted yet. So we hear story and so on and so forth, but check in the devotees, you taste something. There's a craving for it if you like it. If you taste the substance of devotion, nothing else matters. So what this tells us, Raja Parikshit, bhakti was developing in his heart. And I remind you, Ramayana, cross-reference, when Valmiki Muni was asked by Sri Ram, tell me where to reside, O Holy One, O Sri Ram. Sri Ram is saying, you ask, tell me where to reside. Indicate a spot to me where I won't cause any problems to anybody. And Valmiki said, Prabhu, tell me where you are not. Hari Vyapak Sarvatra Samana. God pervades every single atom of creation. Tell me where you are not. But Sri Ram couldn't say where he is not, because he's everywhere. Ramanantanan Gunani. Ram Brahm Paramarthi Rupa. Abhigat Alak Anadi Anupa. Like Brahm, he's everywhere. How could he say where he is not? But Valmiki Muni, for our purposes, he indicates 13 conditions, practices whereby, if you carry them out, where would the Lord be? In the heart. And the first one, he said, ocean has an infinite capacity for holding water. All the rivers and streams flow into the ocean. It never overflows. Oh Lord, all your kathas are like rivers and streams. And that individual who has that infinite capacity for listening to your glories, never be satiated. That heart is a pure heart. Dwell there. So this is a mirror I'm holding up to you in the devotees. Do you love to listen to the glories? Or when you see, say, nice katha going on, lavish in the devotees, ITV carrying katha live, GTV showing Pyar ka pehla naam Radha Mohan. All know what that is? Well, it's a good thing I know. Yeah. Right? Minding somebody else's business. Said, I can't take on Hardeo boy. Let me watching somebody else's business. The katha doesn't attract you. You know, something else attracts you. Then that quality is not there. Devotees, and I'm judging from myself also, I'm talking to you. Many times in the past, I'm taking a shop in this man. Baba, me on the here. I'm watching this. You see right now, these things have absolutely no appeal to me. If I have nothing else to do, if I have nothing of a spiritual nature, I watch it. But what I watch it for? To see how stupid people could be. All the tricks and schemes people try. Human nature. I see from a different perspective. Remember I said great minds reflect on principles, mediocre minds on events, undeveloped minds on people. So may I worry about the people now, or the event? I'm worrying about the principle, because I like to believe I have a great mind. So this is why I can come and tell you, all ever see Shrek? People wonder why I'm watching Shrek. Remember I told you that? When Shrek tell donkey, I'm like an onion. The donkey say, why, you smelling bad? Shrek say, no, I have many layers. Hindu philosophy. Enlightened intellect, Shrek. Onion, many layers, man is multi-layered. Donkey, same onion, smelling bad, gross intellect. Unenlightened. All that, these are things I look for, devotees. Not story. Not story. So this is why, for many people, I become a killjoy. I take away all the joy from the nice story and joke and thing now, because I'm pushing philosophy down your throat. But this is what will save you. Gyan Bhakti. So forgive me, devotees, I can't help it. This is automatically I gravitate towards that, automatically. You see, long time, 15, 20 years ago, all now so I tell you 10 stories already. I make you laugh and kick up the gong and thing. That's your level. I've risen beyond that. I know when I'm going, and you have to know if you're going to. I don't mean sideways and different, I mean spiritually. You have to know if you're going. So devotees, you have to, when you listen to scriptures, you come to a yag. I've used this analogy many times. Before you leave home to come, everybody, you look into the mirror. You want to make sure you're looking good. The fellas don't have to think too much about looking too good. Just throw in a kurtan and you're okay. But the ladies have to put the thing by the eye and, you know, make sure you dress up nice, no? And then you have to worry if I come and sweating if the powder go on down. Different things in your mind. But what I'm saying from home, you want to see how good you're looking. When you come to the yag, when I'm reading, I hold up to your spiritual mirror in which you should see you inside. What is inside of you? Why I think some people can't take me on? They want to kill the messenger, they don't take the message. Yeah? When something hits you, it's not me, no? You. And it's good if something affects you, it means you're listening. And if it affects you adversely, do something about it. Do something about it. So devotees, all these techniques, psychological, bear in mind. So this simple point, this Raja Parikshit, who could be satiated? The only person I've elsewhere stated, those who have not heart, but stone for a heart. Scriptures tell us that. So devotees, he wanted to know. Sri Sukhdevji Boli. He goes on with the story. कालिंदी में कालिया ना का एक कुंड था जिसमें विक की अग्नि से नित्य जल अवतता रहता था और आकाश के उड़ने वाली पक्षी उस गरल की ताप से जलकर उस जल में गिर पड़ते थे और उस विषैले जल की लहरों के जलकणों से मिली पवन जो चलती थी उसके लगने से किनारे के वृक्ष और घास सूख जाती थी और जो जीव उस कुंड के तट पर भूल से चले जाते तो उसी समय उस जल की झेल से जलकर तरफ तरफ मर जाते थे। कृष्णचंद्र जी ने अपने मन में कहा कि हम इस कुंड में ऐसे विषधर सर्प का रहना अत्यंत दुखदायक है, क्योंकि जो कोई पशु पक्षी व पुरुष इस जल को पीता है वह एक क्षण भर ही नहीं जीता, उस समय अकुलाकर मर जाता है। और दूसरे यमुना के जल को दोष लगता है, इसलिए ऐसे दुष्ट का नहा से निकालता अच्छा है। कारण जो यह यहाँ रहा तो लाखों जीवों की हत्या करेगा, जिसके विष की लपट से 4 कोस तक जल खौलता रहता है। ऐसा कोई सामर्थ्यवान नहीं जो उस कुंड के पास जा सके। इस प्रकार भगवान श्री कृष्ण विचार ने विष से बिगड़ी हुई यमुना को देखकर दुष्टों को दंड देने के लिए उन्होंने अवतार लिया है। उन श्री कृष्णचंद्र महाराज ने कांच बांध पीतांबर से कमर कस उस महा ऊंचे कदम के रुख से ताल ठोकर कार्य कुंड में कूद पड़े। Devotees, see Sukdev ji saying in this river Yamuna there is this pond that is called Kalindi, and in this pond that black serpent, the king cobra, resided. His presence in that water poisoned the waters. But not only the waters, so deadly that poison was. If the breeze would pass and blow that poison, and which it did, the grasses all around died, quailed, everything dry. If any aerial creature, birds, whatever, by mistake fly over that pond, they will be poisoned and they will have a dreadful death falling into that pond. In other words, destruction. Destruction. Deadly poison. Now this is the real kind of poison. Right? We're talking about not the kind that Lord Shiva drink. Remember I said that, right? I have to go back time and again to that to remind people. I keep saying I do believe Lord Shiva drink poison. Where? Everybody Shivratri night throwing water on top of Lord Shiva lingam, they say smoke and multi airs and then show you because you drink poison. And I said time and again, you have to interpret what scriptures mean. When I asked the brand of poison he drank, nobody could tell me. First Paramacharya, Bhagwat, by next kind, what? Devotees, that's symbolic. Hinduism is symbolic. We take the stories and we hold on to that. That is preschool. Shiva symbolizes Vairag, this passion. And the deadliest of all poisons is materialism. That is halahalbik. Because I said time and again, you drink paraquat, you're dead one time. Whatever you drink, halahalbik kills you every moment of your life, you die. Materialism. But if you develop vairagya, this passion, that doesn't affect you. This passion consumes materialism. Meaning what? You are unaffected by materialism. You could have the world, but no sense of ownership. Now notice I say you shouldn't have anything, you know. We all need material things, but don't be enslaved by these things. And only this passion could cause that. That is what is meant. This is what I keep saying. Let's try to understand scriptures, devotees. Understand what scriptures mean. Don't take story only and go home. So I'm putting it to you now. Worship Shivaji. We started off by that. This passion develops. Nothing pulls you away. Nothing distracts you. Your mind is there. You gravitate towards Nivritimar, that divine. Yeah? So devotees, this poison here is very well poisoned. Poison of the serpent. So, 2 things. Many souls were being, well, when I say souls, many lives were lost. Bhagwan Krishna began to think. Sri Sukadevji saying, "O Rajan, many lives were lost." And Bhagwan Krishna began to think, if that serpent remains in there, many more lives will be lost. That's one. And two, everybody blaming the Kalindi. That pond have poison, boy. Don't go there. You know how society is. They don't look at the cause. They keep saying all the time. What is the cause of the pond being poisoned? Not the serpent. But nobody blaming the serpent, they blaming the pond. This is why I keep saying you have to think all different directions, not tunnel vision. All different directions. So devotees, this is how Bhagwan would think. The enlightened intellect. You go to the root cause, not the symptom. Not the symptom. So he's saying that the root cause of this pond getting bad name is Kalyanag. I have to get him out. So that pond will not get that bad name anymore. And understand, I said it earlier today, good name is very hard to come by, very easy to lose. Once you lose it, it doesn't come back. And man must grudgingly protect your good name. As Shakespeare said, no? For those who could remember what Shakespeare, old people like me, he who steals my purse steals trash, but he who steals from me my good name steals everything. Yeah? So the young ones might know what Shakespeare. But we old fellow, we study Shakespeare. 12th Night and a fellow called Chaucer, non-priest tale. We catch we tale to study that. Non-priest tale. His literature. But those things help us to rationalize and think differently. Yeah. So devotees, Bhagwan Sri Krishna had this plan. And today I mentioned, every night I keep saying, he has there's a universal design. Nothing happens by guess. And he is the master designer. He knows all the pieces to put together, how to put them together. Don't think we know it. Don't think so. We are merely puppets. Devotee Bhagwan has his plan. So one day, Bhagwan Sri Krishna with his friends, young boy, what, 5, 6, 7 years if so old, with his friends playing about. Every day they would take the cows into the forest to tend to the cows and so on and so forth. The mother would keep telling them, the elders would say, do not go in the direction of Kalindi. Don't go in that direction. Kanhaiya, don't go there. All the friends, don't go there. So devotees, they knew not to go in that direction because everybody avoided there. Bhagwan had his plan, devotees. And so, one day, he tells his friends, let's go. And boys will be boys and devotees. Playing, as they say, they're playing with a ball. Playing. And while playing, when you're playing, you tend to forget where you are and everything else. You forget you're hungry. Forget everything. But while playing, Bhagwan guided them in the direction of the Kalindi. So before they knew it, they were next to the pond. And Bhagwan had his friend, one of his friends named Damaji. So he was the one who had the ball. Long time when you have a ball, you're the king in the village, And if you have a bat also, you're bigger king. So when you're playing cricket, you have the bat first. You have the ball first. If the guy is vexed, you take a bat and ball and go home. Understand the village thinking how it is at that point in time. We go up in those kind of things, right? So devotees, they're playing with the ball and Bhagwan purposely threw the ball into the Kalindi. Damaji get vexed. I lost my ball. When you have, like you lose your life, why? Because to get a ball hard, Where you get a ball, parents have money to buy any ball. Long time they take coconut and cut it and make it like a ball. He lost that ball. He began to jostle Krishna. Oh, Krishna, get my ball, go. The other said, how you expect Kanhaiya to go in that pond? Damaji, what happened to you? They rebuked him, but Damaji, no, I want my ball. I want my ball. All is Bhagwan Maya. Pulling the strings. And everybody dancing. Bhagwan said, oh, Damaji, don't worry, I'll get the ball. And he decided to go and jump into the pond. All the friends tell him, Krishna, Kanhaiya, don't go. Kanhaiya said, no. And devotees, long time all them wear dhoti, right? Now many people wear dhoti pants. Like a dhoti said, but pants, right? But when they lose it, you see the dhoti, when they lose it and tightly around his waist. These are things modern people don't understand. We don't understand that at all. When people have to do hard work, why they tie their belly? All you know why? For the nawa not to okre, they say. You won't okre your nawa. Devotees, there is a nari in the waist. Nari. Now, you can misunderstand nari means a woman too. Nari means a channel of bioenergy. When you press upon that, energy is generated within the body. I never mentioned this secret to anybody. Many people want to know after all these years how I still bowling so much. Because you see, when I tie my dhoti tight, pressing upon that very same point in the back there, you get the energy. When I finish something and I go home to go to dhoti like that, you know. You understand? But the secret's devotees. And this is digress, I could remember. I learned this from my father, you know. One day, those of my father sitting in the hammock. There's the Baba who used to sit in the hammock. Always wearing dhoti home and thing, unless when you go to play cricket, put on your white pants and thing. A big old-time Holden vehicle, old iron, you know. Fella come in the yard and reversing, oh, they can't drive. Whole back wheel gone inside the drain. About 9 of us holding, grown in. We can't even shake it. Papa sit down in the hammock and watching and laughing. When we struggle for a while, he come out and he say, all right, move. I could remember quite clearly, he loses his dhoti and he tied here. Tight, and he alone lift up the back of that car. He alone. That's not obia, eh? Not obia. Everybody could do that if you could tap into that energy. Yeah. So those of you who, you know, feel now your energy going through one thing. I can't talk about the sari, I could talk about the dhoti. Right? So you tie your dhoti tight. Even if you went pants dhoti, yeah, tight, you get the energy. And then you're sure the pants won't fall down. That's a good thing too. That happened, you know. I do not puja for lunch. I do Mangalam Bhagwan, Papsi pants fall down. I never see blessed work so quick. There's no joke, it's true, you know. True. I hope you know listen on here. Yeah. Powerful thing. Tie dhoti good boy. Tight. So devotee Bhagwan tied his dhoti tightly. He's going to perform, if you notice all the vessels, this is what they do. The body, you have to understand the body. Bhare bhagi manushtanu pava. This great gift we have. You have to use it wisely. Bhagwan Krishna climbed to this kadam tree. But of course, no leaves and everything dry up. He went up on this tree, devotees, and everybody saying, Krishna, don't go. You must have well said, Krishna, go. He went up to the top there, devotees. From that height, he dived into the water. Kalindi pond, that nobody dared go near to. When he dives into that pond, devotee, you can imagine now how heavy Krishna Bhagwan is. But when he dived, that impact on the water overflowed and went for a good distance on all sides. But again, you have to ask the question, is Krishna Bhagwan just a child? Or is he Lord of the universe? What is his weight? You know? Where does he begin? Where does he end? Understand all these things. Let's take the Leela. Now, devotees, that serpent was at the base, at the bottom of that pond, sleeping. Right? So when that impact on the body on the surface of the water, it went down to the bottom of the ocean, that pond, and Kalyanag, aware, that vibration, somebody entered my home. So devotees, he was there, but you know where you have the nag, you must have the nagin. Or know that. You know who the nagin is? The wife, no? I mean, when you have a nag and nagin, you must have naglet. Small snake. So a whole family of snake inside here. Now when this vibration reached downstairs, you know, the Kalyanag he stood up and he said, Are telling it idolahin. He said, like somebody enter the pond. Go and see that. Go and see who it is. Now devotees, imagine a man sleeping, he telling his wife, go and see somebody breaking down the door. See that man? Kalyanag, the wife said, you want me to go? Why don't you go? You're the man. So I like to put it in everyday circumstances now. I mean, something happening, bad times, you go send your wife in front by. And when you take the marriage vows, talk, leader, talk. Right? The first 4 times, your wife go in front. Then the second, but 3 times again, 2 times, husband lead. And the last time we say, hold each other hand, walk side by side. But if there is any difficulty, husband in front, wife behind. Now many people like to take vows, but so long you're married, you must never remember that. But devotees, I mean, I was lucky that I didn't take vows. I didn't take vows, you know. I smart. I wish penal 3 o'clock. Right? From around west to penal 3 o'clock. When time for wedding. But you imagine, come, and we have to go back to around west, go back before you get dark. 3 o'clock, how long wedding taken? And devotees went them to do Bhagwat. The Pundit down this side, he said, he told my father, take the boy handkerchief and the girl handkerchief. And tie the handkerchief together and pass it wrong. Papa said, what shopping is you going on with? I take after him, you know. You got pass on handkerchief, let the children go on the fire. In other words, here when the children go on the fire, you want handkerchief go on the fire. Papa cut it out. All that took up time. When time for the vows, he say, boy, and you know it? I say, yeah. He said, go tell she. I say, all right. Why telling she vows? Many years afterwards, when I say, I didn't take any vows, you know. When I married a smart woman in trouble, you know. She said, I didn't take any either. So, you have to stay in line. You have to stay straight. You know. But devotees, all these little things through scriptures, lessons are given to us. How we need to conduct ourselves. And this is why I keep saying, whether it happened or it didn't happen, the principle that can be taken out is what we need to pay attention to. And this is home life, domestic, right? Challenges. This is why you name on. But if the lady could fight, you know, karate and then you for it, it's in front. Because today lady could fight, you know. They're good, you know, Kishan. Karate, black belt and thing they have. Send him. Kalyana came out to the bottom of the ocean, devotees. Sorry, the pond. And when he came up, he burst the surface. Deadly cobra. Black cobra. Hood spread. He said, well, it had 101 heads in it. And when it came out of the ocean, out of the pond, head, you know, breaking the surface, what it saw? Kanhaiya. Sham Sundar Ghanasham. Beautiful Kanhaiya. Not the baby shoe, but how dark in color, you know, large chanchal eyes, hair always tied in, you know, like coconut tree style we keep saying, you know, and beautiful Kanhaiya. You imagine your Kanhaiya. Devotees, the first response of anybody who would see Kanhaiya would be to be charmed, overpowered. This is why first reaction always important. First reaction from anybody is the most important. Don't give them time to pretend. Assess first reaction. Devotees, first reaction he was overpowered. But then the poison overpowered him. And he said, oh, in his own way, he wanted to attack Bhagwan Krishna. And devotees, the two of them began to circle. And you know, like one wanting to gain the ascendancy. And at some point in time, this serpent coiled itself around Bhagwan Krishna and tightened its coils that Bhagwan, for all intents and purposes, appeared to be like he was dead. But when God manifests himself, who could kill him, devotees? If somebody kills him, he is not God. He is not God. He appears to destroy demons. So he was bound in the coils of the snake and remained perfectly still. Now, devotees, all the friends on the outside, you could imagine, everybody dejected, depressed. And that is understatement. One fellow run back home in the village to tell them, come, look what has happened. But devotees, I have mentioned before in the year that whatever is to happen, good or bad, we always get signs. So I can't go into over again. Stars pitching, earthquaking, the left side of men palpitating, the right side of women palpitating. I discussed all that some morning. Can't say everything over and over again. We don't have time to finish the katha. Nature puts everything in place for us to guide us. And we have to be a proper receiving as well as transmitting set. We have to develop ourselves. All these signs, those simple people, they realized something is wrong today. Krishna had gone to the forest to graze cows, but he didn't go to Balaram, his elder brother. And they became scared. You know, when you get in bad sign, the children outside, you you feel. I'm sure you know. Those two boys who died, who they drowned. If you could find out, they want to dig up old thing, Parents must get some kind of sign. Bound to get sign, especially mothers. Something inside their belly will tell them something wrong with my child. Yeah? Sometimes the father belly too big, he can't think about anything except to put food in it. Mothers get the feeling, the vibration. So therefore that fear would arise. And so devotees, all of them, they pick up the, the cutlass and the stick. In those days, they were, farmers. This was what they had. And collectively they say, let's go, something is wrong. And then they got the message. Krishna has gone into the Kalindi pond. And they don't want to say he was dead, but he's in the coils of that serpent. And devotees, when they reached to that point, they saw what they saw. Kalyana, black serpent, head. I'm sure the pictures are wrong, someday we'll see that. Krishna Kanhaiya, lifeless, in the coils of that serpent. The serpent there, and everybody, devotees, cows straying, sometimes some tears rolling from the eyes, different reactions, devotees. What about the mother? When the mother saw, she wanted to jump into the pond to fight Kalyanag. This is how mothers are. They have to hold her back. If one dies, no sense killing two. Don't go, Kalyanag. Yeah? But devotees understand that circumstance. And when you see, you never experience something like this, you won't understand too much what it is, no? Unless you get the experience. Think about losing someone near and dear to you. How you feel. And it's a strange feeling of devotees. You lose a mother, you feel a certain way. You lose a father, you feel a little bit different. Yeah. You lose a son, believe me, you're totally different. Lose your daughter, each relationship is different. You cannot say you're going to react the same way. Grief will be there. But because of difference in relationships, we have problems. Yeah? Different grief. The mother felt it differently. The father would feel it differently. The friends would feel it differently. The gopis, this evening we read, where all those gopis wanted Krishna for the husband. How would they feel? But the husband dead now? And if I were to follow what Garu Puraan says, when the husband dead, all them supposed to burn themselves. Because Garu Puraan says when a husband dies, wife should burn themselves. That's what people say. Many Babu follow Garu Puraan. And when I ask them, when somebody husband dead, why you burning them, boy? It's not a literal thing. Not literal. A wife who wants to attain liberation in this lifetime if the husband dies, burning yourself means burn yourself in the fires of self-discipline, fires of yoga. And you can attain liberation in this lifetime. Now, when I put that to all, plenty Pundits say that, Follow Garu Puraan. When I point out this, no answer. You interpret this, but all the other things you take it literally. How stupid can you get? You have to interpret scriptures. I've been trying to put to all of us. So devotees, this is the situation here. Mother, the gopis, everybody in deep distress. And everyone would express their grief differently. So devotees, just to break the monotony of the talk, expressing that grief in their own way. The mother, she was lost. That one supreme, that wonderful child she had, Kanhaiya, Ghanasham, Banshidhara. She would visualize that, devotees, and memories will come flooding back. And I want you to understand, life is about memories. Everything we do is creating memories. Memories. You have to determine the kind of memory you're creating. The grief of the mother. Banshidhara Kanhaiya, Ghanashama Sundara, Giridhari Gopabala, Vrindavana Vihara, Banshidhara Kanhaiya, Ghanashama Sundara. गिरिधारी गोपाल वृंदावन बिहार बंशीधरा कन्हैया वन श्याम सुंदरा गोविंद माधवा हे मधुसूदन मुकुंद गोविंद माधवा हे मधुसूदन मधुसूदन मुकुंद मधुसूदन मुकुंद राधे गोपाल राधे गोपाल राधे गोपाल राधे गोपाल राधे गोपाल राधे गोपाल बंशीधरा कन्हैया वन श्याम सुंदरा गिरिधारी गोपाल वृंदावन बिहार बंशीधरा कन्हैया वन श्याम सुंदरा Devotees, everybody's grief will be in their own minds. Mother, Radha, the gopis, the friends of Kanhaiya who played with him, now thinking he was dead, the memories coming flooding back. Yad Meghan Sham, remembering Kanhaiya. याद में घनश्याम के दिल दीवाना हो गया रंजू था न फिक्र खाना जाना जाना हो गया याद में घनश्याम के दिल दीवाना हो गया रंजू था न फिक्र खाना जाना जाना हो गया याद में घनश्याम के दोस्ती करके मजा दो रोज भी पाया नहीं, दोस्ती करके मजा दो रोज भी पाया नहीं, दो रोज भी पाया नहीं, दो रोज भी पाया नहीं। अंश की बदली में अब आंसू बहाना हो गया, याद में घनश्याम के ये दिल दीवाना हो गया। मौज करे खूब जहाँ सेवा पाती लिखी मोही योग की, पाती लिखी मोही योग की। मौज करे खूब जहाँ सेवा पाती लिखी मोही योग की, हाँ पाती लिखी मोही योग की, पाती लिखी मोही योग की। कर दिन आग मुझको जी जलन हो गया, याद में घनश्याम के ये दिल दीवाना हो गया। एक समय वह था बुलाते थे हमें बंसी बजा, एक समय वह था बुलाते, एक समय वह था बुलाते थे हमें बंसी बजा, हाँ थे हमें बंसी बजा, थे हमें बंसी बजा। आए अब दर्शन का भी दुष्परमाना हो गया, याद में घनश्याम के दिल दीवाना हो गया। है मेरी तकदीर बिगड़ी, दोष उनको क्या मैं दूं, है मेरी तकदीर बिगड़ी, है मेरी तकदीर बिगड़ी, दोष उनको क्या मैं दूं, हाँ दोष उनको क्या मैं दूं, हाँ दोष उनको क्या मैं दूं, दोष उनको क्या मैं दूं। ईश्वर क्या एक कदम उल्टा जमाना हो गया, ईश्वर क्या एक कदम उल्टा जमाना हो गया, याद में घनश्याम के दिल दीवाना हो गया, दिल दीवाना हो गया, हाँ दिल दीवाना हो गया, दिल दीवाना हो गया, दिल दीवाना हो गया, दिल दीवाना हो गया, हाँ दिल दीवाना हो गया, दिल दीवाना हो गया। रंजू फलना फेंक खाना गाना जाना हो गया, याद में घनश्याम के ये दिल दीवाना। Devotees, memories, and we won't express because we don't know the memories that they had. In our relationship, we know how many memories we have, what kind. But basically, there was grief all around. But Bhagwan, was he dead? Bhagwan was testing his devotees. And over we keep saying this. The devotees are always tested. He's tested in various ways. Various ways. Even right here now, we could be undergoing a test. You pass or you fail depends on you. Devotees, were these devotees dependent upon him? It was quite evident that every one of them, in mind, word, and deed, they depended on Kanhaiya. He was their life. Unconditional surrender, which is what scriptures advise us to do. And so, devotees, I've always asked, the test is for God. When a teacher gives you a test, it's for the teacher or it's for you? Understand, the teacher knows your capacity, you know. The teacher knows where you are. But most of us, we don't know. So the test is for us to understand where we are at. So too in life, when the tests come, it's not God. God knows. He knows up front whether how dare you fail or how dare you pass. He knows. But how dare we know? Because how do we pretend? So the test is for all us, for us to analyze where we have reached. If we're going anywhere at all, or stagnant. Devotees, those devotees came to the conclusion. They knew that. Even the cows, they couldn't do without Krishna. And then Bhagwan devotees decided to play a game. And he began to expand his body. Mahima Siddhi. See, all these things you could explain. Ashta Siddhi. Anima, Mahima, Laghima, Garima, Prapti, Prakamya. All these powers are in every one of us devotees. Hanuman Baba, Slimbulai, he has all these powers. Ashta Siddhi. 8 major yogi powers, 27 minor ones. But when people don't understand these kind of things, when somebody does something here and there, oh boy, he's powerful, too bad. Power is in everybody. He just did the things to uncover the power. But we're too lazy to do it. So devotees, all these things I'm putting, we all have the power. Man is miniature universe. Man is a holographic projection of the universe. But we don't seem to understand that. We limit ourselves badly. Maya, Kondashaivism, the illusion of individuality, we lost. Devotee Bhagwan Sri Krishna, the serpent was now feeling his coils being stretched, reached to the point where he couldn't hold Bhagwan Krishna anymore. He had to release. And then Bhagwan Sri Krishna began to swim around. And at a convenient strategic point in time, he jumped upon the head of Karyanag. And devotees, he started to dance. Gopal, Gopal, Nacho, Gopal. Dancing. Now devotees, time would run out on us, so I want to keep it simple, too much explanation here now. But it's good to understand, you see upon there how Krishna could dance in Gopi head. Practicality, you know. And one of the commentators put forward that there was a sandbank. It was in the sandbank that Bhagwan Krishna, danced on the head of Karyanag, dancing on the head. Each time Karyanag raised the head, Bhagwan jumped in it, danced it into submission. Bhagwan danced that serpent into submission. So all he barged on his, Bhagwan beat him up. So when that happens now, devotees, what is the next step? The wife, when husband gets beat up, the wife in trouble, and the children. So devotees, Nagin, she took all the Naglet and she brought them forward, want to approach Bhagwan Krishna. They put the children in front, because people have compassion for children. And that is a bad thing too, People begging all about. They have scores of children, People feeling sorry for the children. They're using children, because of how people feel sorry for children, But all this strategy, she put the children in front, devotees, and went and he begged Bhagwan Krishna, oh Lord, spare him. Spare him. Devotees, sincere prayer, she responded. Bhagwan responded, I'll spare him, but he can't stay in this pond anymore. He has to leave here and go away from here, because Bhagwan's intention was to purify that pond. That serpent, he said, Karyanag. Now you want to know how we talk him? Many years ago, when I read this katha, and he joined the hand together and pray. My brothers and started to laugh at me. Snake have hand? How snake go join the hand and pray? I wonder if anybody thinking that. All ever see Nagin? Ever see the picture called Nagin? And if not, go back on ZTV if you're watching it, and watch. Pyar ka pehla adhyay Shiv Shakti. Right now playing the snake. Endless snake. Give children to snake. The body with a snake. Nagas happen to be a race that could assume human form at will. And it could also turn into snake. So devotees, sometimes they assume human form and come amongst humans. And I don't know if the person sitting next to you is a nag or a nagin. I don't know how you'll know. If you have a nag by your foot, you will know, you will see, you will get frightened. But when you nag by the side of you, you know, no? Human form. There's another reason we are told, be careful. Don't play the fool with nobody. They have powers, you know. One bite from a nag and you're gone through. Don't antagonize nobody. बड़े प्यार से मिलना सबसे दुनिया में इंसान रे. Simple lesson. Devotees, Kalya Nag joined his hand and he prayed, he begged Kanhaiya, Lord, why I came into this pond in the very first case? Garud was eating out all snakes. And to escape from Garud, I came into this pond and I remained here with my family until now. If I were to leave this pond and come out of here, Garud would eat me, Prabhu. So he was in fear. Then Bhagwan Krishna said, no, Kaliya, I dance on your head. My footprints are on your head. Now who's Garud? Garud is the vehicle of Lord Vishnu, who is Lord Krishna himself. Right? So Garud is the vehicle. Now here, Krishna Bhagwan is saying, my footprints are on your head. Once the footprints are there, they're there to stay, because Bhagwan danced on his head. Garud would not eat you. You're safe, you're protected. Leave here and go. You have my protection. And so devotees, with the Sir Kalyanag, with the snake family, they left and they went to a very far place, some island. We would know where the island is, right? It's not Trinidad. Very far away. They went and they lived with the family there. Deadly cobra. We have no cobra in Trinidad. We have human cobra. You know what I mean? Huh? Devotees might think, I don't know why you get it different, you know. You know why the sages go in the forest? You see a snake, its behavior predictable. You see a tiger, the behavior predictable. You know what to do. You see a panther, whatever. You see a monkey. But in the human society, this is the forest. Lion and tiger and snake all around you, you can't identify them. This is the deadly post. You see interpretation? Society. How many times people close, I didn't know he could do that. I didn't know she could do that. Why you didn't know? Blind trust? Never ever. The cloak is there, but the attitudes. Now each person has to know who you are and what you are. You know, devotees? And what causes that? Your karma. Your karma, how you behave. You know, just a quick digression. Once there was a sadhu devotees, the man begged holy, and he couldn't get anything to eat. Even the man hungry. So he came to a little forest path and he saw a sannyasi sitting there. He bowed down to the sannyasi and started to cry. Sannyasi said, Sadhu, why are you crying? He said, I'm hungry. If anybody here crying, I know all hungry just now, we go eat just now, right? Afterwards, you have food for everybody. Hunger could make a big man cry. Man crying. So Swami said, why are you crying, boy? In the morning, I will tell you what to do. Early next morning, they got up, took the bath and so on, performed the daily puja, nitya karma. And then the Swami gave to the sadhu glasses, spectacles, one just like mine. He said, go on, beg, but before you beg from anybody, put on the glasses and watch them. And if you see they're looking like a human being, then beg from them, as I do beg. So no problem. Sadhu took the glasses and going on early morning time, 6:30 now, two ladies going temple. Just from head to foot. You could barely see it. And you know, long time they cover the head with this Aryan thing, right? They cover the head with the Ornian thing. Now you put it on your neck and thing, that's okay. Yeah. Cover from head to foot, only the eye you could see, but you hand them out from far. They're going with thali with Persad and basket flowers and thing. They're going temple. We're going what? Pak, pak, pak. You know? Hey, you're here? What she husband do? You're here? What your daughter do? Go and puja. Eh? And like cat and dog, back forward. The fellow said, these two of them going temple, boy, it was good. When he put on the glasses, he's nearly dead. Because what he saw, one cat head, one dog head. Cat and dog, that's how they live. That glasses had the capacity to make you see in reality. Don't forget there's one like mine. So the devotees said, nah, I can't ask from them. And the shortening story, he went through the whole day. Now, hunger gone, interested to see who he's seen, what he's seen. He saw the king. When he put on the glasses, king like a lion. He said, no, I can't ask you, boy. Whole day started again. Evening time, outside the village, he came where there was a shoemaker. The shoemaker sewing shoes. So he's sitting there, and when he would do his work, not patkin and chankain, sewing, Aage chale bahuri raghu ra. Sewing. Ram Nam. When sadhu saw, they say, look, let me ask here. But if all them big people in the city have hog head and dog head and chicken head, plain chicken head, and some have no head, like crab, no direction. This is very symbolic. Think what I'm telling you. Yeah? This man, I saw him, but let me still try. When he put on the glasses, he saw the man looking the same way. Normal. Shoemaker, outcast, outside of the village. He said, like this glasses don't work after 6 hours. Because it costs something animal holy. Take it out, clean it, put it back on, man looking like normal. He said, let me try him out and see. When he approached his fellow, when the fellow saw him coming, this shoemaker, he got up and he rushed towards him. Oh, sadhu, sadhu, pranam, pranam. Devotees, many other places when you go. Sometimes when somebody come by your house and you call him by the gate, I like to say this, tell the child, go and tell him my father any. My father say here, he will expose you. You must come out and Atithi Deva Bhava. Not principle, behavior. This shoemaker and outcast welcomed the sadhu, brought him into his house under the tree, gave him a special seat upon which to sit, BAG, a bag, them old time kind of bag. And devotees, he welcomed that sadhu, washed his feet according to tradition, and then sadhu, I want you to eat something. But that's the problem, so sadhu glad to eat. He had some chapati, 5 days old, them being hard to buy. Chapati and water. When you're hungry, anything tastes good, Sadhu ate all that, and the shoemaker massaged him until he slept away. That night passed. But Sadhu remember what the Swami told him. Bring back my glasses for me. Don't keep it. Come back and tell me what happened. Next morning, after he took his prayer and so on, Sadhu went back to the Swami. He said, Swami, take back your glasses, boy. If I keep on these glasses, I'll starve for the rest of my life. Because Swami, when I put on these glasses, I happen to see people as they really are. As they really are. I don't want the glasses. And the vote is, if I didn't want the glasses, and the Swami gave me it. Since then I have it on. I don't know what kind of head all you have. Huh? Devotees, if you want to know what kind of head, don't watch anybody else. Go home, watch in the mirror. And see what kind of head you have. In other words, your karma. I keep saying nobody could hide, devotees. Life is like an open book. You can pretend how much you want. You are exposed. This is why don't play games. Don't play games. Be sincere, genuine. About 3 times for today I mentioned this point. Narad Muni, when he wanted to get married, Vishwamohini, he went in the Swayambar and he sat down there. 2 Lord Shiva gun on 2 sides of him. Long time they had the Swayambar, the princess would walk with the mala and she would choose the husband. Now don't do that in today's world because you don't know what you're going to choose. You are careful what you're choosing and thing. Yeah? Narad Muni sat there and these 2 guns. But he prayed to Lord Vishnu, Lord, give me your form. When the princess see me, she must choose me. Because you're the most ideal form. He wants the best form. Bhagwan said, I shall do what is best for you. But Narad in Maya, a devotee of the Lord, but Maya controlling him. And Bhagwan would do what is best for him. But under Maya, what he understood, Bhagwan will give me his form. Misunderstanding. Maya causes that. So he sat there thinking he is Lord Vishnu. And these 2 disciples of Lord Shiva, one telling the next one, this fellow man, well handsome man, basket, no? He like Lord Vishnu himself. They say Hari. But Hari in Sanskrit also means monkey. And Hari is Hari Bhagwan. So when he heard Hari, he starts up to hit some more, because he's Hari Bhagwan. And the princess come in with the mala, and he put the head also. And the princess must put the mala from him. When she looked at him, what she saw? Hari, a monkey. Looking like a monkey. She passed him straight. How a monkey dare think he has a chance that I will marry him? Let me do say anything more on that. I'll make a comment and be misconstrued. Devotees, Narad consoled himself, She can't put him mala one time on my neck, because people could say that's been thing from before now. She had to make a little bhav on them. But that is not the story. Narad saw himself looking as Lord Vishnu. The others saw him as Narad. The princess saw him as a monkey. What is his real face? All of us, how we see ourselves, how others see us, and what are we in reality. Anytime those three faces are the same, you live in a real life. Otherwise, you're a hypocrite. I'm not judging you, judge yourselves. What others see, what I project myself to be, what I'm really. Who am I? If the three faces the same, you're going good. Going good. And devotees, they say a long time, if you want to ask about how good a man is, you have to ask your wife. If she says something good about him, well, you okay? Yeah. But don't go ask my wife now. Because you have plenty of time, you ask them, they must have something to say otherwise, huh? Must. Anyway, let's leave that right there. So devotees, actions determine everything about us. Just remember that. Nobody could hide. So when you see people behaving different how, you really want to know. Do we have animals without horn and tail? Yes, we have. But you just make sure you're not one of that. All right? So devotees, all this must be understood. No trick, no scheme. So get back to the Katha here, devotees. Kalyanag was driven out of that pond. And he went to that island where he would stay. Not afraid anymore, because Bhagwan's footprint on his head. And devotees, how? What is that? Kalyanag was purified. The Kalindi pond was purified. And rejoicing. Kanhaya, met with all his friends, his mother. Imagine, you're thinking somebody gone. All of a sudden they live back. Not live back. Bad thing like that and all to you. All know that. Right? Fella in a coffin. Everybody crying. You go, he dead, fella get up and sit down. Everybody wants. They're crying. He shouldn't die. Don't leave we. The fella get up and sit down. Every man gone. He ain't dead yet. But in this case here, they were not scared. They saw they lost power. And here they were reunited. And that reunion, devotees, joy, ecstasy. How can we describe that? Another challenge in the life of Bhagwan Sri Krishna completed. But the lesson for us is what? What? So devotees, Jamuna is the stream of action. Ganga is the stream of devotion. Saraswati, the subterranean stream, the stream of knowledge. Wherever there is satsang like this, there are the three streams flowing. Ganga, Jamuna, Saraswati, moving Prayag. There's devotion, there's karma, and wisdom, knowledge flowing, if it's done the right way. So devotees, Jamuna, represent the stream of karma. What type of karma? All have you heard bhajan? Chalo man Ganga Jamuna tir. Huh? And I will sing it afterwards. Chalo man Ganga Jamuna tir. What do you mean, to go by the Ganga there? When Kanhaya, the others were there, yes, you go there, but what it meant? Let the mind seek out that river of karma, disinterested action, action without a sense of doership. Now this is where the story comes in. Kalindi, the pond is the mind. And that black serpent is ego. In every one of us, black serpent, deadly, identifying with the material world, egoistic, unenlightened intellect. Yeah? So when there's ego, you know how the person behaves. There are many leaders in the world right now very egoistic. Very egoistic. They only about themselves, they don't care about anybody else. They're very destructive. And devotees all the heads when there's ego, hate, anger, lust, greed, jealousy, suspicion. Otherwise, the whole host of negativities. This is why again I'm saying everybody life like an open book. The person who is very egoistic, we can tell you easy. It's shown. It's open for everybody to see. Your attitudes, behavioral patterns. You cannot hide. So devotees, when that ego is like that, you poison the point of the mind. Yeah? And then your karma, even though you're in Jamuna, your action is not disinterested action. No. You only concern about yourself. On all sides, you bring destruction, uncertainty, loss of life, etc., etc. That is what happens. Now, Garud was eating snakes. Who is Garud? Garud devotees represent karma at a higher level. The two wings of Garud, Vivek and Vairagya, the tail represents bhakti. So when a person is supposed to act, you're supposed to act with Vivek, discriminative power, Vairagya, this passion, propelled by the tail of bhakti. When a person is very egoistic, like an ordinary snake, Garud feeds upon that. Garud feeds upon that, destroys you. This is why this Kalyanag was afraid, living in that pond all these years. But when Bhagwan danced on his head, he surrendered himself to Bhagwan. Please, the footprint of Bhagwan on his head, transformation took place. That he was transformed from that individual ego, one with the cosmic ego, Krishna himself. Krishna himself. So that karma won't destroy him. Devotees, ordinary sense, that same two wings, what they represent? Rag and Dvesh. Rag and Dvesh. Attachment and aversion. The majority of people act like that. You like something, I'm going to gain something from it, I will do it. You never do it selflessly. This was why last night when I mentioned Govardhan, yoga disappeared. Karma remained, but yoga disappeared. Nobody doing karma yoga again anymore. Because everything is self-interest. Hidden agenda. Not yoga. Not yoga. You have to understand our scriptures, devotees. So when there's rag and dvesh, then the serpent is there, ego. Yeah? But when you see this transformation, Vivek Vairagya Bhakti, you're protected. Everybody needs to act with this kind of attitude, whatever you do in life. Your duties, your responsibilities, whatever. If you act like that, you're easy, you're safe. If not, Garu will eat you up. But devotees, that whole story there is about inside here. The mind, the ego, the negativities, our attitudes and so on. And what we need to do, let Krishna dance inside. Dance, Kanhaiya, Nacho. Nacho, Gopal, Nacho. Dance. He dances away all negativities. And then you begin to experience divine thrill, not otherwise. So this simple Kathana devotee, plenty more in it, But we nearly wish time, 9 o'clock, everybody should have to stop now. All right? But a little bit time put to you, but a little bit, I tell you plenty already. And all the other nights, you have to assimilate all these things, devotees. But if you listen carefully, you assimilate, try to understand. I keep saying, you have to understand. Don't just learn by heart. If you understand, you learn. If you learn, it doesn't mean say you understand. Understand. And always remember, I'm putting it to you. It might be like a recurring decimal, as I keep saying. You're on your own, devotees. You're on your own. Nobody could do it for you. If your life, whatever right now, if it's good, practicing this will make it better. If your life is a mess, practicing this will put you in the right place. This is not old talk. Self-effort supersedes everything else. Self-effort. Have the right knowledge, right attitude, right intent, and life becomes a divine song. Devotees, we are told whoever listens to this katha, sins are burnt away. We are purified. And bet anything, we become less and less egoistic. And this is why, whenever I do Bhagwat, I love to read this katha, because I want to overcome my own ego. Really. I don't want to fall there again. Go beyond it. Yeah. The devotees, ego, terrible thing, Anna. Many years ago, my father, make preparation for the final Havan. My father was doing a Bhagwat in Plamita. I like to make this point. Quite Plamita. So, in those days, we have no training in singing anything. We bhum in just one thing, but people like how we sing. So they want to hear the young Baba sing. Alright? So all of us going down Pramita. But going on the way, I pick up my drummer, my cousin. Alright? But they have plum. Green plum. So I went and I said, I would eat plum and salt, and I would get hoarse, and I can't sing. You know why I'm saying that? Because I want all of them to say, no boy, people want to hear you sing, boy. I would tell all about these things, you know, I go through these things. Right? So I said, no. I eat plum. No, I want that to happen, you know, but sure enough, eat plum, eat salt plum. And when you wish plum eater devotees, plum eater, right? Thirsty, salt, you know. Give me some water to drink. Man, everybody excited, the young Baba and him come. Bring water and give me. I didn't know it was barrel water. When I drink that barrel water, it feels nice going down. Time to sing. I play in hero, you know. I say, all sing, boy. Sing first. You know why? Because when them sing, I want people to say, let them stop singing. You sing now. You understand how the ego works? You have to get it in your head. Right? So they will say, show disinterest in what we want you to sing, Baba. Devotees, it happened. They say, Baba, you sing now. And Baba pull the harmonium. And when I start, when I couldn't sing half a song, not even half I could sing, voice gone clean. And I have to suffer that whole night long, watch everybody sing, hear them sing, and I couldn't sing. Now that, it better you kill me, man, because you like singing, right? And to shorten this whole thing for 1 year, boy, 1 year, I couldn't sing even half a bhajan. Not even a line. I drink honey, lime, black pepper. I drink everything except one gin. Everything is good for the throat, right? Nothing worked. Nothing worked. Then one day I sat down in front of Ma Saraswati. Yeah. And I really cried. Ma, you're not stupid but me bad. A foolish. On purpose, I show off from whatever else. But this voice, you know, Ma, is your praises I'm singing. Even though my attitude not right. Forgive me, Ma. Give me back my voice. I ain't lying, I beg. I beg. Next year I was singing normal. From then to now. Afraid, boy, to gallery, to pretend that ego come in your way. No, boy. And even sometimes the tendency is to say, I could do something, let me show them how I could sing. You bound to make a mistake. Nature, Ma, humiliates you, humbles you. Don't do that. Don't do that. So devotees, I like people to understand, I accept all my weaknesses, you know, over the years. I don't think I have too many weaknesses right now. Yeah. Only thing, maybe I like to eat, but still a fasting and so on. But devotees, if you know yourself, you accept your weaknesses. Don't feel you're perfect. That's the first step towards going to perfection. Yeah. And only you could do it for you. Okay, devotees? So, ego is terrible. Let's control it. So, Vinosh, let me just do one last bhajan boy to summarize this katha, and then you go do Hari Havan, right? So, devotees, this last bhajan, since long time we sing in this bhajan. These are the bhajans that make the people in Pramita want to hear we sing on them. Now today they call them kind of singing chutney. But when they play in tabla, it's not chutney, drum in the place. but you know, fast, but this is kind of, you know, they kind of do not we say that, you know, like in, from Vrindavan, how they sing, you know. Are bharo se kanhaiya kali dah par khelan ayo re. This bhajan about kanhaiya. Same story, same katha. Summarizes it. Bharo se kanhaiya kali dah par khelan ayo re. Bharo se kanhaiya kali dah par khelan ayo re. Bharo se kanhaiya kali. काहे के पत गेंद बनी है, काहे के पत गेंद बनी है, काहे के दंदा लायो रे, आहा काहे के दंदा लायो रे। बारो से कन्हैया काली dah पर खेलन आयो रे, बारो से कन्हैया काली। रेशम के पत गेंद बनी है, रेशम के पत गेंद बनी है, चंदन दंदा लायो रे, aha chandana kandalayo re बारों से कन्हैया कारी हिदा पर खेलन आयो रे बारों से कन्हैया कारी मारे गेंद गेंद गई दहमी मारे गेंद गेंद गई दहमी गेंद के संग थायो रे हाँ गेंद के संग थायो रे बारों से कन्हैया कारी पर खेलन आयो रे बारों से कन्हैया कारी सोय नाग जागे ना दिया सोय नाग जागे ना दिया गूथ पकड़ के लायो रे हाँ गूथ पकड़ के लायो रे बारों से कन्हैया कारी पर खेलन आयो रे बारों से कन्हैया कारी सूर श्याम प्रभु आशा चरण की सूर श्याम प्रभु आशा चरण की गुरु चरण चितलायो रे हाँ गुरु चरण चितलायो रे बारों से कन्हैया कारी हिदा पर खेलन आयो रे बारों से कन्हैया कारी हिदा पर खेलन आयो रे Devotees, simple synopsis, summary of the katha itself. Snake sleeping, the wife had to wake him up, send him up. All these kathas we explained. The game that was played, the kind of ball that was used, the kind of stick that was used. Guli danda they call it now. Something like cricket. Cricket must start after that. Yeah. So devotees, the sages have always given to this. Katha is here. And I could have done this katha in Uni Bhajan form, but afraid that people say, when Bhagwat and Baba read the bookshelf. It's hard to hold a few pages and read. But devotees, it's so beautiful when you could do this kind of katha in Bhajan form. From one into the other. Sunday morning we're going to do it like that. If Vinosh tell me, okay, if you have 5 MB before. That's right, Vinosh? Sunday morning we'll do katha in Bhajan Kirtan form. Yeah? So we can do many more forms. But this evening, devotees, this katha, remember, control that serpent, that black serpent inside. Transform it. And it's like this. Shiva, same thing. That serpent about the neck of Bhagwan Shankar. Shiva is the cosmic ego. That serpent is the individual ego. Naga Vadana, Naga Bhushan. This is all we have to understand. You kill the ego. If you kill the ego, if you kill the snake, there is no identity. You don't kill it, you transform it. Okay, devotees? Everybody has that ego to some extent. When it's I, my way, or the highway. No, you have to understand that. Control that ego. And you have a different quality of life. Bole Vrindavan Sri Krishna Chandra ki Panitumarat Havan.
ओम हरि ओम तत्सत ओम श्री विघ्नेश्वराय नमः स्वाहा ओम श्री गौरी माता स्वाहा ओम श्री पृथ्वी माता स्वाहा ओम नमश्चंडिकाय स्वाहा ओम श्री महालक्ष्मी माता स्वाहा ओम श्री सरस्वत्याय नमः स्वाहा ओम ह्रीं षष्ठी देव्याय स्वाहा ओम क्रीं कालियाय स्वाहा ओम श्री चौसत योगिनी देवी माता स्वाहा ओम श्री उमा महेश्वराय नमः स्वाहा ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय स्वाहा ओम नमो भगवते नारायणाय स्वाहा ओम श्री गोविंदाय नमः स्वाहा ओम श्री राधा कृष्णाय नमः स्वाहा ओम श्री सूरजदेवाय नमः स्वाहा ओम श्री हनुमंताय नमः स्वाहा ओम श्री सीतारामचंद्राय स्वाहा ओम श्री ब्रह्मग्निदेवाय नमः स्वाहा ओम श्री ग्राम देवता स्वाहा ओम श्री स्थान देवता स्वाहा ओम श्री वस्तु देवता स्वाहा ओम श्री कुल देवता स्वाहा श्री 33 करोड़ देवता स्वाहा 3 times again. Sarvadevata Suradevi Namaha Swaha. Sri Anand Surupaya Parbrahmabhyo Namaha Swaha. Om Sri Guruve Namaha Swaha. Please all stand devotees or take part in Puranahuti, final offering. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Hari Om Tat Sat Om Namah Shambhavaya Cha Maya Bhavaya Cha Namah Shankaraya Cha Mayaskaraya Cha Shivaya Cha Shivtraya Cha Om Namah Shivaya. Om Purnamarat Purnamidam Purnata Purnamudachate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishate. Om Sarvam Vai Purnagum Swaha. Achman. Om Sarva Paparam Divyam Gangyam Nirmalam Jalam Achmanyam Chamayadatam Grihan Parameshwara Achmanyam Samarpayami. Holy Sri Brahmagni Devata ki Jai, Umapati Mahadeva ki Jai.
Holy Vrindavan Sri Krishna Chandra ki Jai. Final Arti devotees as we conclude our evening's devotions. Jaya Bhagavat Bhagavan ki Jai Ahad ki Papiyo ko parab se hai tar ki. ये अमर ग्रंथ ये मुक्ति पंथ ये पंचम वेद निराला नव ज्योति जगाने वाला. ये अमर ग्रंथ ये मुक्ति पंथ ये पंचम वेद निराला नव ज्योति जगाने वाला. हरि गान यही वरदान यही हर गान यही वरदान यही जग की मंगल की आरती पापियों को परब से करती. शांति गीत पावन पुनीत श्रापो को मिटाने वाला हरि दर्श दिखाने वाला. ये शांति गीत पावन पुनीत श्रापों को मिटाने वाला हरि दर्श दिखाने वाला. है सुख करनी है दुख हरनी है सुख करनी है दुख हरनी. ये मधुसूदन जगफंद को सन्मार्ग दिखाने वाला, बिगड़ी को बनाने वाला। जगफंद को सन्मार्ग दिखाने वाला, बिगड़ी को बनाने वाला। श्री राम यही घनश्याम श्री राम यही घनश्याम यही, प्रभु की महिमा की आरती, पापियों को पाप के नए तारती। As the soldiers complete the arti, let's glorify Kanhaiya, we proceed to conclude. Hey Hare Hare Gopal, Hare Krishna. Hey Hare Hare Gopal, Hare Krishna. Hare Hare Govinda Panduranga. Hey Hare Hare Govinda Panduranga. Hey Hare Hare Gopal, Hare Krishna. Hey Hare Hare Gopal, Hare Krishna. Hey Jagavandana Devaki Nandan, Alakhan Niranjan Hare Hare. Hey Jagavandana Devaki Nandan, Alakhan Niranjan Hare Hare. O Jana Manoranjan Bhav Dukha Bhanjan, O Jana Manoranjan Bhav Dukha Bhanjan, Asuran Kandam Hare Hare, Asuran Kandam Hare Hare. Hare Hare Gopal, Hare Krishna. Hare Hare Govinda Panduranga. Hey Hare Hare Govinda Panduranga. Oh Hare Hare Gopal, Hare Krishna. Hey Hare Hare Gopal, Hare Krishna. We join together, we conclude the devotees. Shiva Hare Shiva Rama Sakhe Prabhu, Trividhata Panivarana He Vibhu, Ajajaneshwara Yadava Pahi Mam. Shiva Hare Vijayam Kuru Me Varam, Shiva Hare Vijayam Kuru Me Varam, Pratidinam Kushalam Jai Mangalam, Pratidinam Kushalam Jai Mangalam. Mangalam Bhagwan Vishnu, Mangalam Garuda Dhwaja, Mangalam Pundarikaksha Mangalayatanu Hari. Om Avahanam na janami Visarjam. Pujang Chaiva na janami Chamyatang Parmeshwara. Om Gacha Gatsur Seshta Swasthani Parmeshwara. Yata Brahmadayo Devas Tatra Gachutasana. Om Labhasteshan Jayasteshan. Kutasteshan Parajaya. Desham Indi Varsham Hridayastu Janardana. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Matrasya Dukkha Bhavet. Om Mantrihinam Kriyahinam Bhaktihinam He Janardan. Yad Pujitam Maya Deva Paripurnam Tadastume. Om Asatoma Sadgamaya. Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya. Om Gachakam Bhagwan Agni Swasthani Kundam Madhyataha. Hutam Adaya Devebhya Shigra Dehi Prasidemi. Om Brahm Agnaye Namaha. Om Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Bole Vrindavan Shri Krishna Chandra ki jai. Umapati Mahadev ki jai. Pavan Putra Hanuman ki jai. Udaisha Jagannath ki jai. Aad Shakti Jagadamba Mata ki jai. Bolo Bhai Sab Santan ki jai. Boliye Sri Satya Sanatan Dharma ki jai. Boliye Sri Swaha Mata ki. Shubhamastu. Blessings to all. Kindly be seated, devotees. And we express many thanks to all of you for having chosen to be here, devotees. And we invite you to join us. We have 4 more sessions. Tomorrow, 3 sessions, and Sunday morning we conclude. Meals have been prepared for all. Receive your Arati Prasadam. And Rana, you all will continue the bhajans, beautiful bhajans. So they will vacate the stage. And while Prasadam, Arati and so on being distributed, Rana and his group, they will continue doing beautiful bhajans. So devotees, have a safe journey back home. Everybody, we look forward to seeing you again. Do join us.